What's going on, everybody? Great to have you back for another week. So it is a beautiful day, as you can see out here, and it's about 60. The first time it's reached this in quite a while. So what do we need to do? We need to get out and wake up the lawn and show you what we're going to review throughout the summer of the new products that we've got. Let's go. The first thing that we're going to do is give this lawn a decent little raking. So there's some things we can't deal with yet. That's still ice and ice over there. So we're going to stay away from that. We're going to start getting down in through here and over here and see if we can't get some airflow going on. What we're going to talk about is, let me show you over here actually. Look at how matted down this is. We want to get that picked up so we can get some airflow going through here. That's what we want. Airflow down through the roots, and not to the roots, but down through the bottoms to on the top of the soil, to just perk everything up. Get everything that's been laying there and just go with it. So we want to get that stuff woken up and starting to stand. And it's going to be a lot better. Look at that frozen puddle of brown nastiness. That's all from this draining down. I picked this rake up at Home Depot. It's a Razorback, as you guys can probably see right there. It's not the cheapest rake on the market. It's also probably not the most expensive thatch rake on the market, but I've heard a lot of good reviews about this, especially with this style handle being like a carbon style, and it really holds up to, you know, putting some pressure on it, especially when you need to get into some places that you just need to dig a little bit more. So I think this was like 26 bucks at Home Depot. Yeah, they had a cheaper one with a wooden handle. It was like $9, but the area right around here felt really, really cheap. And I felt like it was gonna break because I really didn't want to spend 30 bucks on a thatch rake, but I went ahead and did because the other ones seemed cheap. And I figured, man, if I break it, I'm already, you know, at 18 bucks. If I have to buy another one, and then I have to go to the city just to get another one. So let's get to work, start raking it up and letting our lawn breathe. What I did is, you saw me raking this little area here. You can even see the line where I stopped. You can tell exactly how much better that looks once you just wake it up. I mean, look at, that's almost a domination line in your yard of just where you raked. The difference is exactly the same thing that we do with our lawn stripes. When the sun's at your back, you can see it better. Boom, right there it is. So that's what's gonna happen. Look at how much better this looks right in through here. It's got airflow going through it. It's not smashed together anymore. You can really see that, you know, it's gonna be able to flow under there, dry out, and start perking up. I know it's not your most favorite thing to do in the world, raking, but it really does make a difference. It helps a lot. It's really gonna perk your yard up, and you're really gonna be able to see the differences right away. So get out there, do a little raking, and help your yard wake up. It might not be 100% time to do everything quite yet, but those little patches that are really damp down, get out there and rake them up. You don't have to rake out your whole yard, but if you do, it's gonna only help you in the long run. Like I said, we're gonna give you a quick review of the things that we're going to be reviewing this summer and throughout the lawn this year. So let's start off right here. This is going to be our Accurate rain gauge, and this isn't a recommendation from anybody, but I picked it out because the numbers are absolutely huge, and it shows us really good right there when we have a 1/2 inch of irrigation. And it's got a nice little spike that I can stick it into the lawn with. These, I know you can't see it, but they are edger blades. So hopefully when I get the Combi edger pretty soon here, these are going to be 25 of them, and they're cheap and they're recommended by Dan's vlog. So we're going to see how those work. HDX 1 gallon multi-purpose sprayer. We'll give it a review. It's just a Home Depot generic brand. We'll see how that works. Alan Hain uses them all the time, so I think they're probably going to work just fine. This is an electric dethatcher, so we're going to send it through the yard and, you know, see what it has to say for itself. It's on recommendation from Ryan Knorr in his channel. The other thing we got down here is the Burns-O-Matic Lawn and Garden Torch. That's an Alan Hain recommendation, along with this Field King backpack sprayer that he thinks is a pretty good deal as well. Now, this is Oregon Gator Line .080, and that's a Dan's vlog thing. He swears by this trimmer line, so we're going to give it a whirl this year. Market Blue, obviously, for the dies in the backpack and the hand can. But this is not a recommendation from anybody. I just did a little research and decided to try this myself. But this is a Briggs & Stratton S2000P PowerFlow Plus, as you can see, and it's a pressure washer. I think it has 3.5 gallons per minute and like 2,000 PSI, but it's electric. So we're going to see how it works. I went ahead and bought an extension. I wasn't sure how long. Oh, there goes our ring gauge. I wasn't sure how long or good this thing was going to be, so I just got another one just in case. And we also picked up another 50 foot of hose, because I think this one only comes with 25. I picked up some spray tips. Dan's vlog is always raving about the pink and the black tip, and this one, I think you can see it right here, just comes with a single tip. It's like a rotator dial, I believe. Not too sure I'm going to be a big fan of that, so that's why I picked these up. This thing also came with a rotation nozzle, but you guys are going to see that, you know, when we get going on it. And I picked up the Briggs & Stratton surface cleaner, so we'll give that out a whirl on this thing. And I also picked up, this is that edger I was telling you about. Ryan Knorr suggested this for doing edges around trees and garden beds and stuff, but it's just called the Garden Weasel Lawn Edger and the Weasel Edger Chopper Guy. So basically it's pretty simple. You just stick her down in there, rock her back, and let her roll. So that's what it's going to do for now. So let's pick this guy back up and put him back up there. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that you're going to be seeing on the channel this summer, and we're going to review it all and see if it really works or if it's so-so. As you can see, we've got a lot to do on the channel this year, and I'm hoping that you can see that just doing a little bit of raking in your yard will help you a lot. Going to help get some airflow in there and going to wake it up and get your lawn starting to move. We've also got a lot of products to review, and more going to be coming on the way, because, you know, I like that stuff. I like fun toys, so that's what we're going to go with. But next week, stay tuned, because the gutters are going to be installed, and I am going to bring you a video on that. I talked to Shane, and he said, yeah, you know, let's do it. So he's hopefully going to give us some insight on seamless gutterings, and you're going to see it going on the old gray mare. So like, share, subscribe. Hope you guys loved what you saw and are excited to see what's coming up. We will see you guys next week.